may be obvious to some of you that I'm not Reverend Penn from Mount Olive, but he didn't show up, and I was asked to lead us in what will be a moment of silence. My name is Rovan Wernsdorfer. I'm a member of the Maryland Baltimore County chapter of the Maryland Memorial Lynching Committee, and it was my privilege to marry a Quaker woman who taught me a whole lot. And one of the things she taught me was to shut up, to be quiet. And so using the admonition that comes from Psalm 46, be still and know that I am God, I would like us to spend a moment in silence. It has been my experience that in silence we have to confront our evil, and in silence we confront the unspeakable possibilities of life that are before us. And I think, look at this group and think of what's being done here and think about the progress we are indeed making, how far we have to go, but we are on the way there. I'm still not Reverend Penn. And if I'd read far enough in the program, I'd realize we had a period of silence planned for the end of this ceremony. As I'm sitting here with you tonight, I'm thinking about something that the Maryland Lynching Memorial Project emphasizes, as does the whole project across the country, and that is the sense of place. And I would like you to kind of sit up in your seat and place both feet on the ground and think about the powers that contended here. Gail Robinson made mention of something that's always on my mind in relation to the lynching that happened here. The lynching happened here not because Howard Cooper was already sentenced to death. It happened because of the power of the African American community. And the Reverend Harvey Johnson, the fifth pastor of Union Baptist Church, and the Mutual United Brotherhood of Liberty that he pulled together, all of these African American lawyers and clergy, and the power they had, the organizational power they had. They actually, in a certain way, became the foundation of the NAACP. And it was fear of their success that drove white people in Baltimore County to say, we're not waiting for the scheduled execution, we're going to come execute Howard now with a lynching. But we leave out the part about the power of the African American community that was always resisting the white supremacy. And those powers came to clash right here on this ground. So it's not just the death of this one young man, but as we've seen in the marvelous poets we've had tonight, it's about this clash between white supremacy and human dignity for all. And we should never, ever forget that the African American community has played a very central role in the resistance to white supremacy all 400 years that this has been going on. And so when we get up out of our seats tonight after being dismissed by Nancy Goldring, let us stand together shoulder to shoulder as allies, now not as saviors or anything else, but as allies in the struggle against white supremacy. Thank you. Thank you.